story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, yeah, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. Yeah, yeah, forever stay. GTX and money in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. Yeah, GTX, we the kings, run this game like a storm. Backpacking in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertain, yeah, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Big back and management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. Yeah, yeah, forever stay. GTX. Company. In the shadows, where the legends are born. We break the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. Yeah, so remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. Yeah, we forever stay.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won, glory fades. You don't hear their calls anymore. And then your ultimate duty is to stand alongside your brothers and go down together. Ghost is down. Repeat, Ghost is...
What's up? Magandang gabi. So, this is it. This is our semifinals. As you can see, I'm in a different venue. Kitang-kita nyo naman, meron tayong magandang background dito. So, I really appreciate y'all, but I just want to make sure that we have a great audio first. And I really wanted to say thank you as well to our mission control because of the great graphics that we have. And I would like to set an expectation for tonight's battle. Look what I'm using right now. This is not my usual setup, so this is my work from home setup. I'm using my laptop. I'm using my headset for work. So alam nyo na, if you're looking for different quality, wala tayo niyan. Just because di nagtugma yung mga schedule natin, so that's why kung ano lang meron tayo ngayon, kung ano lang yung pwede nating resources na pwedeng magamit for tonight's battle, syempre, gagamitin natin. Ang importante naman is the story that I'm going to bring to all of you guys because we have two brackets tonight for the semifinals. All right? So this is once again Legends Collide Battle Royale tournament, and definitely this is a showdown to all of the greatest teams that we have in BR community. So I really wanted to appreciate all of your support because you're bringing this kind of opportunity to BR. And just so you know, we keep on requesting like why we don't have any major tournaments to the BR and so on. I can say that's true. I can say that kahit masakit, kahit may kurot, totoo eh. Wala tayong major tournaments na binibigay so far ni Garena. Ang laging binibigay lang is the community, like the gladiators that we have, right? If you remember the 200,000, right? That's the community. But when it comes to major tournaments, we don't have that. Compared the first time that we saw NRX, right, being the champion for BR, right? And after that, hindi na nasundan. So, wala tayo nun, guys. So, kailangan nating palakasin lang. Kailangan nating suportahan ng isa't isa. Kailangan na lang natin maging positive. And let's just enjoy the game and, you know, support your team, your clan, your idols, right? And everyone that we have in community. Can you imagine we have 100,000 prize pool for this Legends Collide, and we would like to say thank you to our sponsor, which is GTX, right? And because of GTX, this 100,000 prize pool won't be possible for this kind of battle royale showdown. And again, we will be starting two brackets, all right, for tonight's semifinals. And once again, pasensya po sa mga critics natin dyan na nanonood na lagi na naman sasabihin na yung quality ng camera ng caster ganito, yung mic ng caster ganito, nakita yung electric fan ganyan. I don't care. I don't care. The most important thing here is we have the semifinals and we're focused on the battle. We are focused on the tournament. That's it. And I'll be focusing on my job, right? I'm being paid to do my job and I'm gonna do it tonight, right? So kung magko-comment kayo ng mga hate comments, by all means, you guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. All right. So moving on right now, we are going to show you the point system. As you can see right here, 1 kill is equal to 5 points. And definitely the mechanics of this tournament, all classes allowed, no burst shotgun, no ballistic weapon, no jackal and hoverbike, no rage quitting, no using Smurf accounts, no cheats and hacks, no to any form of trash talks, definitely no emulator, no execution, no spamming of execution, and no streamer mode, no team app, and it should be 300 account level required and 10 legendary series in BR. And moving on to the prize pool, as you can see right here, I mentioned earlier that it's 100,000 pesos. And the champion will be getting 40,000 pesos. The first place will be getting 25,000. The second place will be getting 15,000. Third place will be 10. Fourth place will be 5. Fifth place will be 2,000. And the MVP will be 2,000 pesos. As you can see right here, once again, 1 kill is equal to 5 points. So it only means that this is going to be crazy bakbakan tonight. It's going to be wild because a lot of players will be bringing their A game and making sure that they can get a kill. And moving on to the round 1 for the semifinals tonight, definitely we will be using isolated map and we're going to move on to blackout. All right. And I guess you know that already. You know that already. So we're just waiting right now for all of the teams, for all of the players to join in the room so that we can start the tournament in no time. And as you can see right here, we are seeing a lot of players already joining in into the room. So once everything is okay, once everything is ready, we're going to start the battle for the bracket, the first bracket for tonight's semifinals. Once again, this is GTX Bakbakan Battle Royale Showdown Legends Collide tournament with 100,000 prize pool. My name is Super Clark. We are live right now to Softmeds of Bakbakan and Turnabaz and my social media as well. If I'm not mistaken, yep, we are live on my Facebook page as well. So all you got to do is show some love and support by liking and sharing our live. And if you're used to power tapping, might as well do some spam hearts, spam likes as well on Facebook. And again, just set expectation. We are about to start a battle. We are about to start a battle, and again, I'm not making any excuses. This is the only resources available for tonight's semifinals, so that's why I'm using my work from home setup. I'm using my laptop and I'm using my headset, which is for Zoom calls, for Ring Central call, whatever that is. Kung alam niyo, kung meron kayong mga idea sa mga ganyan tools, ito yung lagi kong ginagamit for client call. So I hope we still have a clear audio, because the most important thing is the story, the battle that we are about to witness for tonight's semifinals. And here we go. We're about to start the first round of the semifinals. And definitely, once again, this is isolated map. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see how crazy the battle is. As you can see, once again, just to remind everyone, 1 kill is equals to 5 points. So this gonna be crazy. This should be bloodbath wherever POV that we're about to show you. And I would like to say thank you to all of our admins and mission control. And here we go right now. We are definitely starting. Let's see what's gonna happen right here. If we will be seeing, oh, just right, just like that, first blood right away. And that's gonna be Team C. Dope AA. And let's see what's going on. So far so good. They're just rotating because it's an early, but Brainy getting 2 kills right away, from not mistaken, from 4 Kings. So that's a good start from 4 Kings right now. So you can see right here from Team Yule, they're rocking up 3 kills in total, but trade happened already. We are seeing 2 dog tags already from 4 Kings, but right now they managed to get a win. They got the location, and they're definitely able to scan the dog tags. And right now we're looking at getting their duties right here and making sure that they're more than ready to attack. And checking out different team right here. That's your Team 25. Here we go. First dog tag that I'm seeing. I'm not sure if that's going to be a bug, but right now we are seeing 3 soldiers available from Team 25. And moving on to a different team, going back to Team 3rd once again. Let's see how it goes. YG Dope, how dope it is, because he knows already the location of his opponent, so it's going to be depending on him. As GM Rio is also attacking. O-Kicks is on the ground already. So dope. Let's see how dope he is. And looking and changing the camera, getting the nectar right away. That's the action that I'm telling you about, trying to dodge out of the bullets, but that's not fast enough to dodge the bullets, so that's why he's being caught off guard. So let's see what's going on, because SGM right here is being clever enough to help out all of his teammates, and then Buzzard also attacking. 1 player from DBK got knocked out on the ground, and M Zone is right here. Eagle Eye for Leap M Zone. So let's see how good he is, but right now he doesn't use any sniper, but he got the SMRS. As we all know, M Zone, he knows how to use that SMRS. He knows how to have a great timing using that launcher. So let's see if that's going to be effective or not. But looking at it at the edge of this Rocky Mountain, 1 player already crawling from Team P. Here we go. But Leap seeing them on a high ground, that's really one of their advantages right here. Close quarter battle, just like that, with a 2v1 situation. Oh my god, the goal! Can you imagine with the good help from Void and Badberry. Great job right here. And as you can see, Dugo rocking out 4 kills in total. And as a team, they got 8 kills in total. Once again, just to remain there, everyone, 1 kill is equal to 5 points. So that's going to be a good lift already in terms of number of kills from Leap Unbound. Great job, great battle, great start rotating. Gathering a lot of juice right now from the circus. So let's see how are they going to rotate and be prepared for another attack. So mission control, can we check out a different team right now? Moving on from Blackfire, from not mistaken, from Team W right here. 3 soldiers that I'm only seeing on the first round joining us tonight. So far, they don't have any kill, but they got a wing. So it only means that they can gather some intel. And after knowing the location of their opponent, maybe that's going to be the time to where we'll be seeing them attacking. And checking out Team 2 right here. That's going to be Jack the Blasty. Let's see if there will be any blast performances from him, or he will be out as early as we speak. But moving on right now, they're about to push in. So let's see how good they are. And this Team QU, is that a Predator, if I'm not mistaken? But anyway, Jack is also right here. LPK appearing on our killer feed, knocking out one of the players of Hype. So that's a good start right there. And Team N helping out the team right here. Bach is about to go back on his feet. And V is also joining and making sure that they got a great cover. That's a good teamwork being shown already. They got a high ground and moving on right here. Long range cracking out that vest right away. Let's see if they can get a win. Let's see if they will be annihilate their opponents with the ORV gameplay right here so that it will be faster. But right now, we are not seeing them grabbing the dog tag. They're just trying to back away, which is really good because that's one way of you staying longer, surviving, and a lot of chances of getting more kills. Moving on to the next zone. Leaping zone also attacking Clay Zen. Let's see if M-Zone will be able to get that kill point. And once again, they got a good start with 8 kills in total. But looking at Team Q, baby, driving around the map and focusing on getting on to the airdrop. Checking out Team S right here. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. Ginger, the only player that we are seeing on the hill. So far, so good. 3 players. They got a good look. But right now, a different team that we are showing you from Team I. Monarchy, if I'm not mistaken, Kian is right here. They got a complete squad. They got no kill yet. They're trying to be passive. As you can see, that's really a good situation that they're in. LPK, J Camo is on the ground already. Checking out. Let's see if he can come back on his feet. That's going to be a help, but you got to be careful. Here we go. That's going to be a surprise. That will be a surprise, and that's what I'm talking about. J Camo is also on that ground and going back to the lobby, and Immortals Esports is really performing as well. They got a good start, 4 kills in total, rotating at the edge. That's a quick repositioning that they're planning around from that rocky mountain. And Hype is also attacking one of the players of AXP. This is really a good sign that they are really focusing on getting more kills. And checking out Jack, they don't have any kill on the hill. They got a good look, but let's see how are they going to attack. How are they going to add more kills? Looking at the killer feed, Blackfire fighting against AXP, but seeing on the POV from mission control, those are the different colors. Blackfire is also getting some intel using that scope, and no avail. This is gonna be the first round of this first bracket. We are on the semifinals, so let's see. So far, I don't see any great actions because maybe they know already that 1 kill is equal to 5 points, so they're trying to be careful and making sure that they calculated all of their movements and the decision should be perfect. So that's the one that we are observing right now from all of the teams. Looking at it, 20 teams remaining. Another kill point right there coming out from Jack. That's going to be Blasty. Really having a blast right now for that kill. 3 kills in total right now from Jack. Let's see how it goes. Arian also attacking. J Camo is still, once again, he's on the ground. Great job. Still 4 players remaining right here with 3 kills. Great start on the first zone. And definitely taking the advantage of all of the supply boxes available from this area. So far, so good. I don't see any action. And they're also being clever. Maybe they're hearing some footsteps right now. That's good. AXP at the edge of this battlefield. I'm not sure if that's really a plan, but going outside of the battlefield. Not really sure if that's really a good idea. CB is also right here fighting against AC. Here we go. Immortals Esports. Hasbu Here we go. Two players that we are seeing on the second level, trying to look for any info that they needed in order for them to be ahead from their opponents. And Monarch also keeps on appearing on our killer feed. Same color that I am seeing earlier from the killer feed. Checking out Team I. This time they got 5 kills in total on the hill, pushing forward on foot. That's going to be Sam. Jaeger's also right here outside of the zone. Definitely they know already how much damage that they're getting if they're going to stay outside of the zone. Here we go. Checking out Leap once again. That's your Leap and Bound. They got 11 kills in total. Oh my god. They are really performing well tonight. Great job from Leap and Bound. And checking out Team I right here. Once again, we still have 20 teams with 65 soldiers. Jack Blasty, still a good vantage point that we are seeing right now. Here we go, seeing the players of LPK. That's a complete squad. 4 Kings. On the other hand, they got the Snowbie. That's one of their advantages right here. We know already how they use their Snowbie to reposition themselves, regroup, and have a better angle. And speaking of angle, Jack doesn't have anyone. A good angle that they really need to have. That's going to be no avail from them because 2 players got knocked out on the ground. 4 Kings, SMRS, Miracle shot right there. Mr. B, I don't know the IGN of Mr. B right there. It's not really cool, but it is what it is. Masaya siya doon. Here we go. Another SMRS coming up from Casa. That's a huge damage right there. M zone also attacking. SGM appearing our killer feed. Negi on this hill, rotating, looking for a better angle. But right now, so far, they got a good info that they're really sharing from their teammates. They're not showing any aggression at all, but still looking for the best way to have a great defense. And those are the gameplay that we are seeing. And checking out DVK right now with the sports bike with a sniper as well, trying to look for a better shot. But that's going to be too fast. It's going to be too difficult. Blackfire on Team W with the rally car rotating once again. Leap to go, getting a good SMRS from I Blitz and Polo as well. Because of that one, you're looking at it, 40 kills in total. Oh my god, and that's going to be the perfect chance for Dugo to do some burst on that wings, but he's not able to connect some few shots right there. No missile at all, no damage at all. But Akasa also attacking, appearing in our killer feed once again. One of the players, one of their opponents got knocked out on the ground. They got 7 kills in total. Another one, oh my god, he's the one being knocked out. Akasa, he's definitely on the floor. And with the support coming out from Mr. B, here we go, can he get a kill? Yes, sir! Sabi nga ni Paulo. Sabi nga ni Bravo Gaming. Bravo 6 Gaming. There you go. Yes, sir! From 4 Kings. And Hype also having some battle against Blackfire. But looking at it, so far so good. From 4 Kings, they got 8 kills in total. And checking out Hype right here on the hill. They got a complete squad. A good start with 2 kills in total. That's going to be a total of 10 points already from the team Hype. Let's see how hyped they are in getting more kills, if they still have a lot of energy, if they're going to show a lot of energy for tonight's battle. Again, this is the first bracket of the semifinals of 100,000 prize pool. So 1 kill is equal to 5 points, so that's why they're trying to make sure that they got a great defense and no one will be able to flank. No one will be able to have an easy kill. So that's why we're seeing some players that they are really thinking on how they execute their plan. 4 Kings, they got a complete squad. As I mentioned earlier, they got 8 kills in total on the hill right now. Moving on to the high ground. I think they have an idea on the position of Blackfire. And that's the one that we are seeing. That's the one that I'm talking about. Misses that missile right here. And that's going to be SMRS against SMRS. Oh my god, who will grab that win? 4 Kings on the push right now. Here we go, Blackfire with the flank. Let's see if he can create some huge damage. No avail. And that's another player from Blackfire on the other side of that island. That's a great formation that we are seeing. That's a good split from the Blackfire. That's being clever. But how are they going to making sure that this formation will be significant enough in their advantage? Because one of the players right now, Blackfire, really doing some reset because of the damage, a huge damage that he got from 4 Kings. And checking out Hat is also doing some third party. They know already they got a shot, they got a good angle, but it's a matter of them right now on how to get a knockdown or shutting down the Blackfire players. As you can see right here, they got a good rotation, all of the resources needed, rally car rotating from this hill. So let's see how crazy the battle is. Here we go, good vantage point, but he just fell down from that edge. But let's see, it's going to be the perfect time with a close water battle. Oh, one top shot coming out from V. Another one. Can he do one more? Can he get another kill? But right here, Team W still looking for a good shot. Let's see what's going to be the end of this battle. 3 players from Hype on a high ground. That's one of their advantages. They just really need to be smart enough on how to take over. But we are seeing 4 Kings right now about to do some third party. It's going to be dangerous for them. It's going to be crazy. You got to be aware. You got to watch your 6. This is something different. You got to be ready for 4 Kings. If not, that's going to be the end of the battle. Because we know already how skilled the 4 Kings is. And that's what we are seeing from this tournament. So you got to be aware from your surroundings. And Blackfire, once again, 2 players on foot trying to get away because they know already that a lot of footsteps that they're hearing right now on that hill. Checking out Team J. What's up, Team J? They got 4 kills. Good start. Good vantage point. Seeing the player of the goal. Let's see if they're going to attack it. But it's a good thing they got, or the goal has a small rock that he can use right now for his defense. For King Sakasa. Not really doing any rush at all, because that's the best thing that you can do. And this is changing the rules of beer tournament. It's like we will be seeing how good they are, how clever they are in thinking of what gameplay that they really need to execute because of the number or equivalent points per kill. And that's why we're seeing them, that they're not rushing any plans, executing their strategy tonight perfectly, and they're all aware. And that's what we're seeing. It only means that we're gonna go back in no time. So once again, keep on supporting, keep on doing some spam heart spam. Right now, here we go. We're back on the game. We're back on the battlefield. Let's see how it goes. Remy. Oh, that's really a good position. Let's see how good he is in using that one. But a lot of range battle going on right now from this field. Let's see how they're going to rotate. We're still seeing 11 teams to go with 34 soldiers on a boat. Monarchy or Monarch still appearing in our kill feed. AXP, 1 player got knocked out on the ground. Remy finding a good angle. Mr. B from 4 Kings is also right here, flying down from this battlefield using that zip. Let's see if that's going to be a great decision so far. They're moving us 1. That's really a great comms, a great teamwork being shown by 4 Kings. Here we go. AC from Team X with the SMRS. He's just looking for the perfect timing, a perfect opportunity. That's it. Oh my God, he misses that one. Hasbull is definitely crawling outside of the zone. That's going to be too hard for him to survive. Wave is right here at your right corner, not checking in. Huge damage is knocked down on the ground. Rinka still rotating, still looking and being aware. Another great help from Rinka. Immortals Esports is really something else. 18 kills in total. Can you imagine? 19 kills in total. They're freaking on fire. They're definitely performing well with the use of that. Snowy trying to reposition, trying to check all of the surroundings and making sure that no one will be attacking them and knocking them down. Negi with the sniper, able to connect some few shots right there. Here we go. The circle is definitely shrinking. To see how are they going to adjust with the 2v1 situation coming out from Makasa. Brainy get that kill point. Rio going back to the lobby. Great vantage point coming out from SGM. Jesus, oh my God, how can you put a gun to Jesus? Here we go. Mr. B saying goodbye. Siyempre, Jesus ang kalaban mo ba naman? Hindi ka mananalo kay Jesus. Ayan na nga. Alright, Remy. Going back to Remy. Targeting Jesus. Is that Jesus? I think that's gonna be Jesus. And Marcy. Marcy! Ano ba? Ayun na si Marcy. Getting closer to Brainy. This is gonna be a close water battle. Oh! Marcy being knocked out on the ground. Brainy is definitely having a big brain in terms of his performances. 16 kills in total for 4 Kings. That's crazy. a huge number of kill points already. Great job, Immortals Esports. We only have 3 teams to go. 9 soldiers on boots on the hill. Immortals Esports got the advantage. But let's see who got the skill. Sniper battle that we are seeing right now. 4 Kings on the other side of this island. Monarch from Team I rotating, not rushing in. Still looking for the perfect timing. Looking for a great shot. Not really taking their advantage at all, but looking at it, speaking of advantage, Glue trying to stick in with the huge damage of that SMRS, knock that all on the ground right away. Here we go. High ground advantage, Brainy not able to react. 2 players remaining for 4 Kings. Here we go. Close squad battle. Who will grab that win? Who will grab more kill points? Going down already. What a shot. Remy on the lobby. Great job from Negi. We only have 1v1 situation. Let's see if Glue is being aware from the position of Negi, because Negi got some info that he can relay. Here we go. Oh my god, misses that shot. Pushing forward, that's going to be showing a lot of aggression. Let's see if Negi will be able to get that kill point. Here we go, with the support of the team, rotating. They really need to get a kill. They really need to get a kill point. Oh my god, and at the end, we got the first round win. And that's going to be 4 Kings. Great performances right there coming out from 4 Kings. Whew, what a first round that we have on the Bracket A semifinals for Legends Collide, brought to you by GTX Backend Management. Thank you so much for all of your support, guys. If you haven't followed my Facebook page, it's gonna be your chance right now to tap on follow. Thank you so much. Or just type !notify. And once again, we're done with the isolated map. We're gonna move on to the block up, but these are the highlights that we have on isolated battle. Looking at it, every player really playing or having a ranged gameplay with the sniper, with the SMRS. For real? Okay. All right. I got some details from Mission Control that we're gonna go ahead and have a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, GTX, we the kings, run this game like a storm. Backing in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, yeah, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. Ain't no fake moves, we we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So step back, watch the legends collide.
And we are back once again. We're done with the first round of semifinals of GTX Bakbakan Battle Royale Showdown Legends Collide. So thank you so much for your support. My apologies if I'm not reading your comments because I don't see one. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's been a while since I go live on my Facebook, and maybe that's why, I don't know. Or I just need to refresh my Facebook right here to see all of your comments. And I really wanted to appreciate you guys for appreciating my fan. And again, this is gonna be the first time, just sa mga bagong dating lang, this is gonna be my first time using my work from home setup for this shoutcasting. Oh yeah, I need to refresh my Facebook. Oh, I'm seeing right now. Refresh lang pala yun. Alright. Refresh lang pala. I'm seeing your comments right now. Good. That's really good. It's a good sign. So we're done with the first round, and we are seeing once again the observation that we saw, or the one that we witnessed from the first round, was a lot of teams focusing on range gameplay. That's one. Second, they're relying on huge damage of the SMRS. They're relying on snipers to find more intel so that they can position, so that they can have a better formation and be clever enough in using that advantage. And true enough, because we keep on seeing a lot of great teams having 2-digit kills. I think Four Kings got 19 kills in total earlier. Not really sure though, but we'll be showing that one in a bit if the data is ready from the admin teams. But if not, we're going to show it on Discord. But right now, we're done with Isolated. We are moving on to Blackout map. And here we go. That's the update, guys. See, I kid you not. Even if we got a Four Kings at the end, IE Exodus GTX rocking 120 total points. Oh my god. I really wanted to say thank you and show my appreciation to Daddy Mon. This is crazy asset. This is crazy graphics, Daddy Mon. With the details, with the datas, with the gameplay as well. Oh my god, that's a lot of resources from your PC. Daddy Mon, grabe naman yun. Level up talaga ang ating director ngayong gabi. Can you imagine with the picture, with all of the animation that you guys are seeing? You gotta appreciate the effort. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, yung mga ganyan pinapakita ngayong asset, malaking resources ang kinakain yan sa PC. Just so you know, guys, just for you to appreciate lang yung effort ng ating director. Yan, and followed by SGM with 105 total points, 90 points for Four Kings Joker, and 80 for Leap and Bound. So that's a great first round for IE Exodus. And as we saw earlier from IE Exodus, they keep on appearing on the killer feed. And the one that we are seeing earlier, same discarte, same strategy, guys. Sniper and rocket launcher. That's it. SMRS. I think that's gonna be the trend. That's the trend. So I would like you to do some screenshot right now so that you can do your own tally moving on to the next round. Because after this, we're gonna have the Blackout map. And well, as you all know, Blackout map is really a different platform, I can say, because we're seeing different gameplay from the teams, and they got their own favorite location. A chaos that I'm expecting from construction site. I don't know if someone will be dropping off on a train station, which is my favorite one. But the twin huge warehouses, that's also one of the chaos location. That's one of the hot drops that we have on Blackout map. So let's see how it goes. This is going to be interesting because Immortals Esports Exodus having the first round domination. So it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be crazy. My glorious King Renz, 70 Meow. Thank you so much for all of you guys. Shout out to our 87 million viewers tonight. Please don't forget to like and share the stream. Don't forget to top exclamation point notify. And don't forget to spam likes and spam hearts. Kind of like the one that you guys are doing on the blackout power tapping, right? You can do the same thing here, but it's a lot of effort because you have a lot of options. You know, the likes and the hearts, right? But going back to the tournament, Legends Collide. So we're talking about the legends. The first round, we saw one legend, which is IE Exodus with 120 points already, right? So followed by Four Kings and Leap and Bound. So those are the teams to watch out for. All right. So moving on to the blackout map. So let's see what's going to be the difference. What's going to be, you know, the strategies that they really need to change, right? If their plans didn't work on isolated map right now, they're going to switch their gear right now in playing blackout map. And we still have 26 seconds right now before we start the round 2. And once again, this is Legends Collide, brought to you by GTX Bakan, and having a 100,000 prize pool. That's going to be a lot of money. In fact, 40,000 to the champion. Can you imagine? And really wanting to show some appreciation to the admins because they're really being vigilant and checking out all of the cameras of the players right now on Discord. And here we go, talking about Discord. This time we will be seeing some great comms using their own Discord in playing blackout map. Once again, we welcome you to Legends Collide Battle Royale Showdown 2025, brought to you by GTX Bakan. My name is Super Clark. This is round 2 of the first bracket semi-finals. Here we go. Here's the one that I'm talking about. Looking at the map, construction site is the key. Let's see. Oh, I'm only seeing one team on a Nooktown. 3 different colors that we saw. Here we go at your back right here. Oh, not able to react right there. It's going to be wow. 1 kill point right away from Paes. I think that's going to be Potato Aim Esports. Is that it? If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Here we go. LPK rotating. Let's see. Oh, another kill point. Great job. 4 kills in total right away. Can you imagine? Team 2 got 4 kills. A quick annihilation. HG, Leap, and Bound on the construction side. This is going to be interesting. We keep on seeing Leap. We keep on seeing 4 Kings and construction side. This time, it's going to be another team, AXP. And I'm also seeing another one. I think that's DU, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. From Team L. But I'm only seeing 2 players joining into the blackout map. So let's see how chaotic it is. But right now, looking at it, they're listening to all of the footprints, and they're all being aware from all the corners in construction site. This is it. See, I was right, guys. The goal is right here. Patiently waiting. A lot of great disciplines that we are seeing from all of the players, and checking out different battle going on right now from this huge mansion. That's your team HG right here. It only means that they know all of the corners of this, I should say, possible mansion. And oh, this one that I'm talking about got knocked out on the ground. Miracle doesn't have any miracle anymore because M Zone is really on point. He is really locked in construction site. Let's see how he goes. 2 kills in total right here. Let's see if they're really being consistent, because from the leaderboards, they're on rank 3. IE Exodus being the top 1, top 2 4 Kings, top 3 Leap and Bound. Here we go. Those are the scores. Thank you so much, Mission Control. Bilis dun na, direct. 120, 105, and 90. Those are the top 3 teams that we have on isolated maps. So let's see if these teams will be appearing a lot in a blackout. And here we go. Another knockdown right away. Dream having their own Dream getting a kill point. AXP this time also having some action. Just like that. Let's see if there will be any battle. Same strategy, guys. Though it really works as well in a blackout map, just using the sniper because they got some info. And they can also be too far from attacking their opponents. Looking at it, as you can see, they're not really being aware that someone is out there. Sands or Sangia, I really don't know how to pronounce the IGN, but he's the one attacking from afar. Let's see if he can finish. Let's see if he can help out his teammate because two players are outside of that building, helping out each other, repairing, using that blue plate. Let's see if they're going to show a lot of discipline. Oh my God, that's not a good decision. He's being caught by trying to do his best to drive that muscle car. Too unfortunate though. Alat is right there. Here we go, close water, knocking down another player coming out from Mr. B of Four Kings, finishing, going back to the lobby. And Hype is also appearing, and EXO also appearing, got the knockdown, but right here, 3 players from Four Kings on the lift. Going up, what he's finding some good intel. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. They know already where to go, but he's the one being surprised. One of the players of Four Kings is on the ground. It's a good thing. There's a help from the team. That's going to be from Mr. B. One player, Brainy, will be coming back. 4 kills in total from Four Kings. Great job. Construction side. Here we go. Leaping down once again. Let's see how are they going to perform. Looking at it. Good start right off the bat. 5 kills in total. This is our round 2 of semifinals bracket A. Still in a construction side, this is the one that I'm talking about. It's going to be crazy because a lot of teams know that you can get a lot of resources and great golden attachment that can be found in construction side. Moving on to a different hill. Team N Hype outside of the zone. They're taking some time. 2 kills in total. That's good. 10 kill points right away. Four Kings once again with 3 players available outside of the zone. I'm not really sure if that's really a plan because Akaza is on the ground. And definitely one of these players has a mech class, if I'm not mistaken. I really don't have any idea because I don't see any classes already. I think there's no class at all. Correct me if I'm wrong. From Mission Control. Here we go. Rally car being used right now to have them change their location from point A to point B in Team F, and Team B once again by Supremo. Let's see how supreme he is in trying to burst out the wings of their opponents. Going up to the hill, no clear target at all, but they're doing their best to connect some few shots, but I'm not really sure if that's really a great idea. Maybe they're just provoking their opponents that, sending a message that, hey, we're about to be on the air dropping. We are all ready to attack you guys. And that's the one that we are seeing, kind of like the impression that they're bringing right now on round 2. And bothering SGM. One of the players got on the ground. HD with a rally car. And this is the only difference I can say right now in playing Blackout map. A lot of vehicles being used because this is really a used map. It's kind of like, you will be being bored just to run around a map because of the spaces. A great distance that we are seeing whenever you are trying to change your location. But speaking of location, from this map, we're about to witness 1v1 situation. Surprise and not able to react with a 2v1 situation right there. That's a good performance. As great kill point. Another one that's going to be leaping down right here. Sliding in. Oh my God, huge damage. Oh, what just happened? Black Fire is really on fire, but Leap stopping that fire, putting a lot of water, being the fireman on that last gameplay. Checking out Team Y. Not really aggressive at all. That's the key in having a good survival. Complete squad. No kill at all. Great POV being shown by the Mission Control. This is the round 2 Blackout map, guys. So we still have 15 teams and 54 soldiers on boots. So far, I don't see any action. We're going to move right now and change the POV to high because one of the players is on the ground. Here we go. Along the close water battle just like that. Oh my God. Ali is on the ground. Let's see if he can add more kill points. That's going to be enough, but still getting some damages outside of the zone, finding a good defense. That's really being clever and doing some reset at the same time. Pies is right there with a complete squad. A great ambush, knocked down right away. A clear and a quick cleanup. That being done by Pies. Looking at it, AXP and Pies on the other view. That's really a good one. A good POV from Mission Control. Pies is on the move. Let's see if this is going to be a gatekeep. Because right now, he knows already the location. Smurfy. Will Smurf by? I'm not really sure though. Supremo on the long range, as you can see right here. Smurf. Oh, that's nowhere to go with a 2v1. A quick annihilation. 4 kills in total right now that we are seeing. We still have 13 teams to go, 44 soldiers. Can you imagine, guys? We all expect that playing in a blackout map could be, a long run from all of the teams. But looking at it, we only have 12 teams to go with 40 soldiers on boats compared to isolated map. Maybe because they know all of the corners and they're expecting that in this location or a certain building, there's an opponent, clearly. So maybe that's why it is taking so long, because they just wanted to confirm, they just wanted to make sure. And speaking of making sure, Glue is on the ground. Void getting that confirmed kill. Here we go, cracking out that vest coming out from Void. Let's see if they can survive. Pushing forward, helping out a team. Close water battle, knocked down right away. Crazy. Hasbro still inside of this room right now, rotating and about to clean up. And Team J is also roaming around the map using all of the vehicles available. And Team Ace is also right here with a cloud of smoke, just to make sure that they got a great cover. Let's see if that's gonna be one of their advantages. Looking at it, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be chaos. Let's see who will be dropping off from this map. Is that gonna be Immortals Esports, who happens to be the rank 1 from the leaderboard, or another team will rise up? AC, looking at it, we need all ACs because of the weather that we have right now. Sobrang init, guys. Kailangan natin ng AC. Oh my God, Tito jokes. Oh, close quarter battle. What a great move, Ken. He capitalized, but it's really no avail. As you can see right there, knocked down on the ground, getting more damages. Even if he got a great move, it only means that his opponent is expecting that movement already. Ringa on foot, trying to get closer. That's going to be one of his advantages, grabbing the dog tag. Let's see if he can survive. Let's see if he can. And let's see if he can. Oh my God, I think he was able to survive. He's able to grab the dog tags and scan it. Checking out a dream to see if their dream will be expected on this round 2. Is that going to be a good dream or a nightmare? That's your Team F right there. You're still seeing 3 soldiers because 1 player crawling on the ground. 11 teams already, 39 soldiers on boots. This is our second zone. Can you imagine? We are just on the second zone and few teams left on the list, and definitely expected that they got their own arsenal already. So it's going to be a chaos once again. They can definitely create a war zone if they got the opponents because of their own loadouts. Here we go. Are they going to show any aggressiveness? Are they going to show any passiveness? Are they going to show another sniper kill? That is something that we need to find out. One of the players from HG is on the ground. That's going to be Greed with a question mark. Rinka getting that knockdown. Alat is right there. And another one. Can he capitalize? Can Greed still got a chance, but no avail at all? Finishing, cleaning up what HG not allowing and making sure that they confirm that kill. 7 kills in total from Team HG. Rotating with the ORV. I am definitely rhyming right now. 4 kings in front of them. That's a complete squad from Team T. They're not attacking. They just want to make sure that this is going to be perfect execution in terms of their strategies tonight. They're just being clever. They wanted to do some surprises against 4 kings, but they got a rally card, so they misses that chance. Rotating right here. Let's see how are they going to ambush their opponents. About to phase out Team X. That's no other than AC, who are being cold enough to fight the 4 kings. Let's see if 4 kings will be on fire. if they're gonna be on heat in their performances pushing forward. Oh my god. It's gonna be a quick one. Penetrating this building, getting some intel. Oh, huge damage. Oh, not able to react. What just happened right there? Four Kings, crazy. Two players are on the ground, not able to react right there. Multiple esports, I'm not really sure if they're gonna do some third party, but so far in this third zone, we just started our third zone, just so you know. They got 7 kills on top of this hill. That's your top one, guys. IEX Deuce. Checking out Team P. EXL. Outside of the zone, getting some damages. They just really need to be quick in order for them to save more HP, because they really need to consider as well that one of the teams we might be doing some gatekeep. And speaking of gatekeep, I don't see that one coming from Team Y, because they're on this hill and they're inside of the circle. So finding some good intel, no information being relayed so far. But Team Immortals Esports still staying on the high ground. Let's see. Using that sniper. Let's see if that's going to be... Oh, there we go. It's very significant because right now, this sniper got to get into attacking, trying to connect, trying to have a perfect game. But so far, still taking his chances. No avail at all. No connected shots at all. But Immortals Esports still got 7 kills. 9 teams to go with 34 soldiers on boots. And Dream in this little house, patiently waiting, baiting their opponents, so to see who will be the victim of Team Dream. They're not creating a lot of noises. They just want to make sure that there's no footprints from any HUDs of Immortals Esports. Still 9 teams to go with 31 soldiers on boots. Rally car at the edge of the circle to see if they're going to attack. Is this going to be the perfect time for them to penetrate this building and ambush their opponents? Close quarter battle, knocked it right away. Gummy's not being Gummy anymore. He's on the ground. Kai getting that kill point. Dream still at the edge of the circle, still roaming around, making sure that they got a great defense for Kings. Brainy's right there, high ground, and definitely be able to use that sniper to get a long range shot, cracking out that vest. And Brainy still rotating outside of the zone. That's going to be Rinka, and Buzzard is the next target of Brainy on the other side of that building. Let's see if he's going to change his location. Akaza is also joining in, but we are seeing a complete squad. Leap and Bound still being alive, if I'm not mistaken, and Buzzard. This time they know already the location of 4 Kings. Let's see if they're going to push. Let's see if they're going to be aggressive. But right now, I don't see any thirsty for blood performances from these teams, from Unbothered. They're not bothering at all their opponents, which happens to be 4 Kings. Mr. B, really provoking Unbothered Esports. HG still being alive. They got a complete squad. This is one of the forces to be reckoned with as well, because we still have 8 teams to go with 24 soldiers alive. As you can see right here, they're all being clever. This one ways of winning the battle. They know already that 1 kill is equals to 5 points, and that's going to be a lot. It's going to be huge. So that's why they're making sure that they're not being killed, and making sure that it's going to be a quick kill, a quick confirmation of their kill point. Here we go, long range, cracking out that vest. Let's see if he can complete. Let's see if he can knock down. Here we go with the use of the SMRS and with the sniper XPR, if I'm not mistaken. Great combo just to knock him down, just to get a kill confirmed. Mr. B once again with the SMRS still. Immortals Esports at the back of Unbothered. Let's see if they're being aware. Let's see if they're watching their 6. Outside of the zone, that's going to be Dream. The only player is going to be, oh my god, a disappointing performances right there. Another long range that we are seeing right here coming out from Mr. B at the edge of the safe zone. Not able to knock down one of the players of Immortals Esports. Unbothered. This time, a change scenario. Brainy doing some gatekeep. Let's see how effective he is right now. SMRS from the roof, but Brainy still rotating from this building. Let's see if Unbothered will be winning the position fighting against Brainy. That's 1v1 situation right now with a good help coming out from Negi on that roof. What a great vantage point that we are seeing from the three players of Four Kings. Is this going to be it? Are they going to be able to do some back-to-back win or not? Immortal Esports still trying to take their chances to find a golden attachment and kinetics from the air drops. But still, rotating using that Snowy, trying to dodge all of the bullets. This is going to be it. We're about to end this battle. 3 teams to go with 9 soldiers on boots. Still have a lot of chances right now to get more kill points. Let's see what's going to be the ending of the blackout round. That's going to be Alat. Here we go. HG got a complete squad. Snowbee, Sniper, going outside of the zone on the hill. Rotating at the edge. Oh, that's a huge damage from HG. Immortal Esports really being clever. Using that SMRS. Repairing the armor with the block plate. Here we go. HG, they got no choice right now. They got no choice. That's going to be too dangerous for them. Let's see how are they going to survive with a close quarter battle. Here we go. Got knocked on the ground. Alat not able to get a win, but Brainy being traded. Here we go. Let's see if Four Kings once again will be claiming the champion, but Greed able to get 1 kill point. Another one with the Mr. B for the class, and just like that, Four Kings getting the back-to-back win. What a way to end the round 2. Congratulations to Team 21. Four Kings getting the W at the end, a back-to-back win. Let's see how are they going to change the ranking of the leaderboards. But right now we have the MVP. If I'm reading it right, that's going to be Akaza for the MVP of Four Kings. Great job, great battle. That's a back-to-back win, Woody. A phenomenal performances from Four Kings. And with that being said, before we move on to the next fight, we're going to go ahead and have a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, GTX, we the kings, run this game like a storm. Backing in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. Yeah. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX entertain, yeah, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Back in management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The
And we are back to the battlefield. We're gonna show you some result right now of the brackets. And oh my god, IEX seduced with 185 total kill points with the same score of 4 Kings Joker. So you can see 185. Lee Panbao with 150 and followed by SGM with 105 total points. Those are the top 4 that we have for bracket A semifinals. And after this one, we're gonna have a bracket B. So all you gotta do is wait and see who will be the teams who will be playing on bracket B. So really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for supporting your teams and for watching the semifinals of bracket A. Hey, what's up, Josh? What's up? Magandang gabi. Anong oras po yung bracket B? Sabi ni Elmer. Ang oras ng bracket B is maybe after 10 minutes because right now we are already in the room and we are completing all of the players of bracket B. Finalist, no? Baka malito kayo Semi-finalist. There we go. Sa mga bagong dating lang po na nanonood ngayon ng ating Legends Collide Battle Royale Showdown with 100,000 prize pool. My name is Super Clark. I am your shoutcaster using my work from home setup. Thank you so much. And there we go. This is going to be the overview. And the point system that we have, 1 kill point is equals to 5 point. All classes allowed. No burst, shotgun, no ballistic weapon, no jackal and hover bite, no rage quitting, no using smurf accounts, no cheats and hacks, no to any form of trash talks, no emulator and hacks, no execution, no spamming of execution, no streamer mode, no team up. 300 account level required, 10 legendary series in PR. And speaking of the distribution of 100,000 prize pool, we have the champion 40,000, first place 25,000, second placer 15,000, third placer with 10, fourth placer with 5, fifth placer with third, and MVP will be getting 2,000 pesos. There you go. So in no time, we will be showing you the players and the teams will be playing on bracket B. But meanwhile, this is the map selections. Still the default one, isolated and blackout. Well, we only have 2 maps anyway, right? Unless they chose to play on a blackout map first or isolated. But still, good to know for all of the viewers tonight that the first map that we will be playing will be isolated and followed by a blackout map. Here we go. So you can see the players. Oh, sa kabila pala dapat. The players. The players are joining in to the room already and they're all more than ready to play. So all you got to do is, while we're waiting, we are live on all of the soft meds that you know, Bakbakan Management, Torno Bus, and also on my Facebook page. And I'm seeing 100 plus viewers for tonight's battle. But moving on to bracket B, I hope we'll be getting more viewers on bracket B. And I'm hoping that you guys will be doing the same thing if you are doing power tapping on other platform. I hope you can do the same thing while doing the same thing and spamming the likes and spamming the hearts on all of the pages that we are on live. My Glorious King po ba sa bracket B? I think so. I don't have the list anyway, but we can definitely check it later on. So again, my name is Super Clark. I am your shoutcaster for the semifinals. And I shouldn't be the one shoutcasting, but something that out of our control. So that's why, so you can see, this is not really my setup. I'm in Manila right now, and this is not my room. This is not my house. I'm using my laptop and my headset for working from home. But still, I really wanted to appreciate you all because wala naman kayong magagawa eh. Ito yung gamit ko, right? But it is what it is, right? We just need to be resourceful for us to bring the hype, for us to bring the story for semifinals of Bracket A and Bracket B. These once again, Legends Collide, brought to you by GTX Bakbakan Tournament 2025 with 100,000 pesos prize pool. And you'll be seeing me once again, I think tomorrow for the grand finals, and I'll be with my brothers, Bravo 6 Gaming. I'm not sure who'll be the other one. I think that's going to be Salty. I'm not really sure if who'll be the available shoutcaster tomorrow, but one thing for sure, tatlo kami na magsa-shoutcast. But if not, ganun talaga. It is what it is. There's something that we cannot control. Something that we need to prioritize. It's either the work, it's either the family, it's either, the plan that we have before this tournament, right? So it is what it is, but we just really need to continue and move forward and have fun and bring the community back of the BR community for Call of Duty Mobile, right? And if you guys are new here watching this live, please don't forget to follow my page. Just type !notify. And also the pages that you need to follow: Bakbakan Management, Turn a Bus from our director, Mission Control, right? So share some love and support by following all of our pages. And I also have a black app. You can just simply search Super Clark and you'll be able to see my face on a black app. And I'm also doing live on a different platform. So there we go. This is the Bracket B Legends Collide 100,000 prize pool, brought to you by GTX Bakbakan with the great graphics and support from our director Dari Mon, Tour de Bus Production. For all of you guys, we are bringing history. We're giving you some story. I'm giving you some energy and hype for the Bracket B tonight. Again, my name is Super Clark, and we're about to start the round 1 Bracket B. And here we go. We're seeing two teams already on the radar base. So the sea and Frigid Wetland, definitely, I think that's going to be 3 different colors. So in no time, we'll be seeing some players on the killer feed, and I'm correct because Reb MYC from Rage getting 2-3 knocked already from Nabazikin. No, 2 knockdowns already. That's a 2 kill point. Great job coming out from Rage. Great start, long range. Let's see if he can get more. And 3 Ps right away from the Rage, showcasing their skills right away, right off the bat. Good start. And Leap, I think this is going to be the main team, if I'm not mistaken, playing on a Bracket B, appearing on our killer feed. They got a first blood in their bag. Leap, here we go. Frigid Wetland, this is what I'm talking about. I think what I saw earlier was 3 different colors, but let's see if this is going to be a 3 teams in a Frigid Wetland. 1, 2 teams only. All right. Oh, 3. Yep. There. 1 team on the far left corner of the map. Here we go. Checking out. Is that a OFX? If I'm reading it right. There we go. So let's see. So far, we still have 25 teams. This is going to be the same bracket that we saw earlier from Bracket A. It's like they know how to play. All of the players right now know how to win a game. Know how to be on top 4 or top 5, because they know already how much kill points that they will get if they can have 1 kill from this battle. GTX SCA appearing in our killer feed, fighting against EZR. Let's see if we will be seeing some knockdown or a kill confirmed from the GTX team. But so far so good. In front of you, that's your Rigid Esports My Clan live via satellite. Just kidding. All right, ERN. Is that an Imperial Esports, if I'm not mistaken? But our team I is right here. Patient waiting from Team L. Let's see if they can push. That's your Royal Esports right now. Delta Esports is also out here. Let's see if that's going to be the war zone from these three teams. Is this going to be a chaotic map for them so far? Poison Ivy, Juju getting the knockdown from one of the players of Imperial Esports, OBS, on the hill, going up from this rocky mountain, trying to find some intel. So far, so good. They don't have any opponents in front of them, but at least they got a better position. Checking out Poison Ivy, Akari TCs right here with the wings, getting some intel about the finish, about to wipe out Team J, Imperial Esports. So far, they got one kill in their bag, but right here, they're looking at it because they know already that Cuadro Alas is out there. Royal Esports fighting Delta. One player got knocked out on the ground, and Cuadro Alas with a complete squad. Let's see if this is going to be the war that they're going to start. Still, same approach, same gameplay that we are seeing right now from all the teams from Bracket B, SMRS, Sniper. It's like if you're going to think about it, this 100,000 prize pool is kind of like we created some rule to where you can only use Sniper and SMRS because the majority of the pro players right now are using SMRS and a Sniper. Checking out Team J and Cuadro Alas, Mami QNS, long range, finishing, helping out the team alone. Connected a few shots, cracking out at this. That's going to be a good start and an easy kill from her teammates. Cuadro Alas getting 3 kills already. Still trying to connect some few shots from that. Is that a satellite? Yep, satellite. Here we go, AC. Still trying to rotate. Still trying to get away. That's the only choice that he has right here so that he can have another opportunity. Speaking of opportunity, let's see if there will be one from the dormitory map. Team S is also right here. Seeing the players going up from Team R. Showman, let's see if he can show some skills. Getting some damages, repairing using the block blade and finding one of the snowbees available from dormitory map, going down already. He's about to penetrate. He's about to be committed to get a kill. Getting some damages already. SMRS is being ready. Use damage, knocked down right away with the help of the team. That's your Team R getting a kill, 0.4 kills in total right now. Getting a good annihilation from the dormitory map. Just a good battle. Great way to start on Bracket B. HRA Humura, if I'm not mistaken, from Team K. Looking at the map, they're just being alone right here. And one team that I'm seeing on the map, still outside of the zone. So far, so good. A good looking position from HRA. 24 teams, 90 players, 90 soldiers on boots. Let's see how quick it is. This one that I'm talking about earlier on Bracket A. And it's going to be the same strategy, same approach. Close quarter, this one, one top using that BY-15. Another help from Team P. Blackfire is definitely starting the fire right now with 2 kills in total. And going back to the point that I'm making earlier, it's like the same strategy that we saw from Bracket A. They're all being clever. They're not rushing in. They got to make sure that they got a good angle that they can use to attack and get a kill point, because again, 1 kill is equal to 5 points. Good luck, Rigid TSG, coming out from Yam. Yume, thank you so much for the support. From HRA, going back to the battlefield, unbothered, fighting against Rigid Esports. My clan, no bias at all. But looking at it, oh my god, let's see if Blue will be able to make it. Will be able to get 1 kill point. Looking at the number of kills already, they got 2. Playing on a football field, that's the only chance that they got right there. Vio, Team Y, still surviving outside of the zone. That's going to be Leap main team. Poppy Dawn is also playing with the SMRS and assault rifle. Poison Ivy on the roof. They got some good intel, so let's see if they're going to get a kill point. How clever they are in using that position. Let's see if there will be any counter coming out from Leap. Oh, being caught right away. Poison Ivy winning this map already. Let's see if they will be eliminated by Poison Ivy or Leap Dawn will be giving them will be giving surprises to the players of Poison Ivy, but right now Bobby Dawn is really taking some time. SMRS once again trying to create some huge damage to see if he can get a kill point. It's like an MP mode that we are seeing right now because of kill confirm that they needed. How important it is to confirm the kill. S is also right here. Two players are coming back to the battlefield with the help of S and Papi Don. This time a change situation, a change location. Rigid Sports right here, the main team, Team A, getting and taking the advantage of the airdrop right here. They got the kinetics, they got the golden attachment, that's really good. And checking out Team Y, Vio still playing on this battlefield. And two different colors that we are seeing right now. They're just definitely having fun. Rigid Sports viewers getting that knockdown from GTX SCA Royale. Don is right there. Here we go. One more shot and he will be out because of the damages that he's getting outside of the zone. Let's see if Papi Don is really being aware of the location of the Poison Ivy. Dre is about to say goodbye right now. And there we go. One player coming back to the same field. And Dre, this is the one that I'm talking about. He's not able to make it. He is done with the cloud of smoke being thrown. Let's see if he will be getting some help from his team. But we are seeing right now one of the players of Leap main team doing some ambush, even if he just came back to the field. Oh, what a good help from a carry. TC Carl saying goodbye with a cargo truck right now, roaming around. They're doing their best to save their HP damages via cargo truck. And still with the huge SMRS from Papi Don. Let's see if they can destroy the cargo truck. But Papi Don decided not to attack. Not really sure. Maybe they have a different plan, a different strategy. But right now, so far, they got 8 kills in total. We can go ahead and now and check out Mission Control Blockfire or No Escape. Looking at it. Here we go. That's your Team V Blockfire. Let's see how we go with the cloud of smoke on this hill. This is going to be interesting. As you can see from these two teams, different teams that fighting against SMRS, with the frags, with cloud as well. They're all being clever. They know really how to survive from that attack. And it's like, if you know how to play BR, you got to be prepared for the SMRS, and you got to be prepared from the position of the snipers. And that's why they got some rage. They got some distance. It's really a matter of how quick you are in changing your position if you decided to do some ambush or decided to back away. And that's the one that we are seeing from Blockfire. Going up to the hill outside of the zone, and they're being aware from the damages that they're getting outside of the circle. But in front of them, I think that's going to be Imperial Esports on their left corner. And they're just being aware. On the right side, that's going to be Team W. See if they're going to attack. Let's see if they're just playing objectively, because right now the damages that they're getting is going to be a huge one, but we know for a fact that they got some med class from one of their teammates. Here we go. Oh my god, 2 players got knocked out already with the use help of the SMRS in the close quarter rifle. Red is right there with 2 kills. 8 kills in total still outside of the zone. Let's see if this is going to be it. Still making a lot of noises. Here we go, not able to make it. Ryu saying goodbye already, killing himself outside of the zone. Vio still no choice at all. Leap Dawn and S not able to make it inside of the circle. Vantage point coming out from Rigid Sports. Slash flying down already, trying to find some get intel. And one player got knocked out. That's going to be Delubio from No Escape. Slash slashing him out on this vantage point. Good job. Let's see how clever they are in using this one. Rocking out that Bez. And Slash still trying to connect some few shots, fighting against No Escape Esports. Here we go. Getting killed. Vera saying goodbye. Astra is right there. Slash still trying to make a point and showcase his skills to add more kill points. The only player alive right now is Mentos from No Escape, if I'm not mistaken. 5 kills in total right now. A complete squad from Team E, Rigid Esports. Virus is still out there. Stellar getting some juices from that supply box. And they're all being powerful because they're not really being separated. This is a good formation, I can say. and one of the forces to be reckoned with from the bracket B. So you gotta be aware, you gotta be careful, and do not be careless in executing your plan. Cracking out that vest once again from the long range of Team V. Finally, they're not inside of the football field. You got to be aware that on that hill, one team is waiting for the perfect chance to attack. So you got to be aware. Block fire for the flank. Let's see how effective it is. Luki, we know already how good Luki is in doing some flank and great support on a perfect timing with a frag and SMRS. Great job. Berto rotating, doing some reset. 11 kills in total from block fire. Snapper finding some good intel. Seeing one of the opponents that's really information being relayed already. Trying to connect some few shots. Fighting against the SMRS and taking some time. Finding a better defense. Great cover using that rock and building. On the hill, going outside of the zone. Poison Ivy on the move. That's going to be ambushed once again. 2 Ps right away from Luki. Being ready out there. Luki is really good. Carrying out his team alone and bringing his A game. Sacred. Another one. 6 kills in total. I'm like DJ Khaled. Another one. Akara TC, Berto, and Nasty C. HRA this time roaming around with the sports bike. Terror from HRA. Let's see if he can bring a lot of terror from this battle. 2 players are about to go back. They got 4 kills in total, 16 teams to go with 60 soldiers on boots. That's a lot of soldiers still. And still we are on the mid part of this game. As you can see, we keep on seeing SMRS. Sniper. AK-117. Getting closer right now. That's going to be a flank coming out from Slash. Can he get a kill? Can he confirm it? Here we go. Can he make it? No, still getting a lot of damage and it's really trying to play objectively right now. Going inside of the zone. That's really good. Good advantage point that we are seeing right now. SMRS once again. Let's see. Oh, cracking out at this. Nowhere to go. Knocked that right away. Great job from Stellar. Sad New is also right here fighting against and trying to survive from the performances and attack of Rigid Esports. Long range coming out from Dong Z. Here we go. SMRs once again trying to connect, trying to do some miracle. And no avail. Still, better position that we are seeing from Team R. Still as a team with 1 player that we are seeing on the screen, not able to make it. That's your Esda of Rigid Esports outside of the zone. Complete squad from Team R. Team V is also right here, able to manage to survive, staying longer earlier from the football field. But still, looking at it, trying to be ready, repairing the armor, making sure that they got the HP 100 plus, 150, and repairing the armor using that kinetic as well. Here we go, Dongzi, complete squad from Team R. Get advantage point. Using that huge rock formation that we are seeing from this mountain. Going down already, changing their levels. That's the only plan. Maybe it might be effective. Who knows? That's something that we need to find out. Rigid Esports fighting against Team APOC from Team V. Here we go. SMRS. Can he get some huge damage? True enough, because it's going to be a huge damage from the vessel. My God. That's a good trade happening because we are seeing one of the players of Rigid Esports also knocked down. Great job. Great answer coming out from APOC. Let's see. We are seeing 1 player alive using that Snowy trying to close out the gap. Let's see if he can finish the fight. Is this going to be the end? 2 players remaining from Poison Ivy. Sacred crawling. Moy with the help of his teammate. Is it a Moy or May? I'm having a hard time to read that one. But still, 30 soldiers, 8 teams to go. SMRS, oh my God, from different locations, from different angles. We keep on seeing an explosion from the SMRS. That's the meta right now. And this a quicker way to get a huge damage and get a kill point. Here we go. Good advantage point coming out from Team N. Let's see how clever they are in using that one and winning the position, fighting against Rigid Esports. On their left corner, Cuadro Alas. One player is on the ground. High ground advantage. This is it. That's going to be the perfect time. Oh my God, connected a few shots, but that's not enough to shut him down. Great effort. Great attack. He can definitely relay that one to his teammate. That someone is on top from Cuadro Alas. Oh! That's a huge miracle SMRS shot once again. We keep on seeing some players are on the ground. Sydney and one of the players of Rigid Esports. Here we go. Two players remaining right here. Oh, a lot of different colors. The close quarter battle. Who will grab that win? Getting some damages, repairing the armor. Cuadro Alas doesn't have any choice. At the edge of the safe zone, pushing forward. That's for Poison Ivy. And Rigid Esports getting inside, finding a better position right now. Let's see if that's going to be a good strategy. Outside, at your back, cracking out of this, but that's not enough to knock him down because we only have 7 teams that we are seeing right now and 19 soldiers on boots, and they don't have any choice but to get closer from each other. We are definitely seeing the circle shrinking already in front of him. That's for Stellar getting that kill point. Cuadro Alas saying goodbye. Poison Ivy, Akaritisi killed himself, not able to make it outside of the zone, but Team N still having a complete squad. Stellar is really in a bad situation, as you can see right here. Nowhere to go. Tight spaces for him. That's the only choice that he got. Oh, what a SMRS once again. That's crazy. Close quarter battle with a 2v1. Oh, how can you get a win? And congratulations for getting that round 1 win. Congratulations from Team 14. Great performances, but let's see. Even if you are being crowned as champion, let's see how much skills that they've got as a team. Are they going to be on rank 1 or are they going to be on rank 2? That is something that we need to find out. But moving on, the MVP is no other than GTX SCA Royal. Great job. Congratulations being the first team to grab the W at the end. In no time, we'll be showing you how much kills that they've got and kill points equivalent to the number of kills from the first round performances of GTX SCA Team Royale. Thank you so much. My name is Super Clock. We'll be having a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, GTX, we the kings, run this game like a storm. Backing in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, yeah, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Back in management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride.
And we are back once again. We welcome you to Legends Collide, brought to you by GTX Backback Management with 100,000 prize pool. My name is Super Clark, and that's the end of the first round of Bracket B semifinals. Congratulations, and here we go. Let me show you the leaderboards. Oh, my clan, Rigid Esports, getting the first rank with 105 total kill points, followed by Blackfire with 60, 55 from Team Alpha, and Poison Ivy Team Atlas with 50 total kill points. There we go. Those are the top 4 that we have. And if you want to check out the other teams, as you can see right here, Lead Main Team with 40 and 40 for Noble Kings. Rigid Esports Team Phoenix with 35, same scores from GTX Main. And HRA Homura with 30, 25 from Empyrean. Royal Reapers with 25, LAK with 20, 15 for Unbothered. And the others are 10, 10, that's OBS, Delta, Rebels. And I can't, Raging Chaos, there we go. Finally, I was able to read it. And VO with 5, and the others doesn't have any kill points. So moving on to round 2, if they wanted to be part of the grand finals, these teams that doesn't have any scores, they really need to change the game. They really need to change the plan. They need to talk about it. They really wanted to make sure that they executed their plan perfectly. If they're missing some role, they need to communicate, right? That's the only ways on how you'll be able to make it easier to get a kill point. It is the way to communicate as a team so that you can execute your plan perfectly. I know it's easy to say, but it's really hard to do, right? Easier said than done, as the saying goes, right? The thing is, this is a tournament. You got to bring your A game. If you want to be part of the top 4, right? You got to perform, right? If not, you're losing your chances. But still, if that's the case, at least you get to experience fighting the top teams that we have in beer community and the learnings that you've got from this tournament, the experience and the story to tell to your client and to your friends that you joined the tournament, although you're not able to have a phenomenal performances, but the learnings that you can adapt to your play style will be gold, right? Because you learn a lot. So there will be any progress in terms of your performances whenever we are seeing you once again to any tournaments, to any scrimmages, right, that you're going to join in. Those are the important things that the player should know on how to improve their skills, right? Maybe this is not their time, but you still have a lot of chances to grow, right? And there you go. Those are the performances. Those are the kill points of the first round, isolated round for Bracket B. And once again, we're back, right? We are back to round 2 of the Bracket B. Nahalata eh, no? Pagod na kaagad. Because I'm thinking right now my meeting with my client. So that's why. Biglang nagsuswitch yung focus ng brain ko na, oy, may trabaho ka na. But anyway, we're still not yet done with Bracket B, so we will be expecting a lot of great performances once again. Moving on to Blackout map. As you can see all of the scores already, so you have an idea how they perform. And for all of the great teams, dominant teams, the top 4 that we have, let's see if there will be any consistency moving on to the Blackout map. And we will be having another great performances once again that we are about to witness in construction site. This is one of my expectations once again. The twin huge towers. Train station, I don't know if someone will be there, right? tracking tower. It's one of the drops right now that I keep on seeing. Maybe it's a safer place, but a lot of teams thinking the same way. So that's why we keep on seeing a lot of teams sharing the same location. So if we saw how long the battle on round one isolated map, let's see, moving on to round two, if this is going to be a quicker or a longer one. Because, we are expecting it should be a longer battle because of the huge spaces that we have in a blackout map from one location to a different one. And a lot of players doesn't want to walk, doesn't want to run. A lot of players will be using what? Vehicles available like rally car, muscle car, right? Sports bike, cargo truck, and what have you, like the wings, right? So those are the expectations that we have moving on to the blackout map. And speaking of round two, we are definitely starting round two tonight. Here we go. Legends Collide GTX Bakbakan Tournament 2025. My name is Super Clark. We will be starting round two. Let's see if there will be any consistency in their performances once again on the leaderboards, or for the folks that doesn't have any kill points. Let's see. This is going to be their chance right now to get a confirmed kill. Looking at a map, we're about to see some hydro dam. We know already that for Kings is one of their, drop off maps aside from the construction site. We might be seeing Leap Main on the construction site, who knows, right? Or Rigid Esports joining the construction site. And this is the one that I'm talking about, the Twin Tower, once again. But here we go. Two players are on the ground already right off the bat. What a great start coming out from APOC. Here we go. Let's see. They're claiming this location already by having players are on the ground. Close quarter, surprises him back. Good counter. And the players of APOC will still get a chance to go back on their feet. Let's see. It's going to be depending on the remaining player. Oh, not able to make it right there. Finishing, confirming that kill point coming out from dark side. What an IGN. Here we go. Dax still trying to make a huge gameplay. Rotating, scanning the dog tag, repairing the armor, doing some reset. Moy is right there. Long range, 2v1 situation. That's going to be too dangerous. Let's see if Dark Side will be able to make it. Will be able to survive. If I'm right, reading the IGN, but correct me if I'm wrong though. Here we go. Now making a lot of noises. DVX Jan fighting against Ryu. Got knocked out. Rigid Esports Blue is also on the ground. That's going to be on a different side of the world, but Docs still out here. Psyche grabbing the dog tag. Scanning it already. Rigid Esports. They got a good start right off the bat, adding more kill point, knockdown right away. That's your GTX right there. Saying goodbye from Unbothered Esports. Easy Kimi with an easy kill. That's your Rigid Esports. Cuadro Alas appearing on our killer feed, fighting against No Escape. Astra saying goodbye. APOC, Azru is also on the ground. That's a great action that we are seeing, but looking at a number of teams right away, we still have 25 teams. That's how careful they are tonight. That's your Bracket B semifinals, guys. Here we go. Rotating on the second level. Close quarter battle. Nowhere to go. Tight space, but he's not able to react. Cuadro Alas getting the confirmed kill. That's your team Q having a complete squad. 4 kills right away. Getting the advantage of the supply boxes. Delta, on the other hand, from Team W. They don't have any kill, but resources are all bonus for Delta Esports. Looking at it, finally, we have 24 teams because of the quick annihilation that we saw earlier. Delta rotating, no actions, no engagement. We can go ahead now and head over to a different team. That's your Team K, HRA Homura. Still now making some noises. They're in the bunker. They can definitely use that lift to create some diversion because they know for a fact that Rage is out there waiting. So let's see if they can survive. Let's see if they can get out from that situation. Team Raids is really being clever, waiting for the players of Cuatro Alas. Pidea, if I'm not mistaken, from Team R. Correct me if I'm wrong though. I don't have the list, but Aspect is right here on the bridge driving around ORV. Fighting some intel, no avail. But they're getting closer right now from the players of Empyrean and Delta Esports. Let's see if they're going to do some ambush. There we go, intel being given. And this is going to be the start of the war. If they're going to stop the vehicle. Yep, they stop the vehicle and they're attacking, rotating right now from the players of Team Delta. They're really being clever. They got a formation. They got a good position. Team Imperial Esports from Team J right now, still having a complete squad on the roof. Poison Ivy. Here we go. They got a good angle. Getting that kill. Quick one. Easy Kimi. This time he's the one being easy out from the players of Poison Ivy. They got a complete team with 3 kills in total. 24 teams. Right off the bat. Psyche's not moving any muzzle at all. That's the only choice that he can do right now. Because he's the only player alive. Because he's being caught. That's going to be too unfortunate. And they won't be able to be part of the top one. As you can see right earlier, we shown that the top one is Rigid Esports. And this is them. And Psyche is the only player. Too unfortunate. No, this is a different Rigid Esports though. That's not the main team. That's going to be, I think, Phoenix team. There we go. Thank you so much, Mission Control. And Secret, this is the one that I'm talking about. This is the main team of Rigid Esports, Team E right here. They got a complete squad, but they don't have any kill. They got all of the resources needed, but they're creating a lot of noises. So it only means that they are more ready and they're being confident. They're about to rotate. They're about to change their location. So they're on a hunt. Checking out Team A, Rigid Esports once again, Team Phoenix. Let's see if they can come up with a better plan. 3 kills in total right now. Going up to the roof. They managed to escape. They managed to reclaim that location from Poison Ivy. Lead main team, Papi Dawn, getting that kill point. 3 kills in total. Empyrean. Also, players are coming back already. GTX. Royale. Still out there in front of them. On the hill, Papi Dawn with the SMRS destroying all of the vehicles. So that is going to be easier for them to track all of their opponents because they will be seeing their opponents on their foot. But right now, that's being clever. That's being prepared. But they're the one also being on foot. Oh my God. I thought they got some available vehicle. Oh, they got some Snowbee. All right. Makes sense. That's going to be making sense right now. All right. That's Papi Dawn with the Snowbee and showing how good he is in doing some exhibition move right here. But one of his teammates is just really running on the hill. That's going to be Leap main team with 4 kills in total. I don't see any action, so let's see how it goes. They're about to be on the farm. But right now, seeing the wings of Woody Papi Dawn getting inside in another battle that we are showing you EZR. Here we go. Let's see if there will be easy annihilation. And just like that, 3 kills in total right away. Not able to react quickly. Got knocked out, being eliminated. Complete squad from Team H, EZR. Being powerful enough, winning the position, but in terms of number of kills, they only confirmed 3. Checking out another team, Rigid Esports, the main team, knocked down with a good help. That's a bait right there. Great performances, great diversion, getting the dog tag and getting a kill point right away. That's the key. That's the secret in getting more kill points and getting a win for this tournament and being the top ranking team on the first round. That's something that you can adopt to the teams that are not able to perform earlier. This is something that you can adapt as well in your play style. Checking the W team right here, Delta Esports. They're getting closer from the Rigid Esports. One of the pro teams that we have as well on the list. One of the forces to be reckoned with. So you got to be careful fighting against Delta Esports. Slash. About to do some flank. But I'm not sure if that's really perfect. If that's really a perfect decision. Oh, knocking out one of the soldiers of Team Delta. Can he get 2 Ps? Can he get 2 Ps? Connect this a few shots only, but not enough to knock him down. Here we go. Dropping off already. That's one of the players of Rigid Esports. Here we go. Surprising with the use of that pistol. That's a good trade. Oh! Rigid Esports winning the position, annihilating all of the players of Delta Esports. That's being clever. 5 kills in total right now being confirmed from Rigid Esports main team, and checking out Imperial Esports from Team J. No engagement, but still looking at a number of kills. They got 8 on the hill, rotating, finding a better position. GTX Slack also attacking. Kit is on the ground. Royale with a rally car right here. GTX left L outside of the zone. That's your block fire right here. 6 kills in total. Good performances right off the bat. Checking out the map. This is the second zone right now, and then it's about to end. So a lot of teams right now are expected to have their own loadouts, to have their own arsenal. So it's going to be wild once again. So they just really need to be passive. They just really need to be ready in attacking their opponents, because if not, it's going to be a disappointing performances once again. Checking out 17 teams, 65 soldiers and boots, 3 kills in total from Poison Ivy. Fighting that intel, information being relayed by the use of that sniper, not able to connect. That's really too far. It's going to be hard to have a perfect game. ATV gameplay right now, closing out the gap from Poison Ivy. Let's see if they can get another best position to where they can get a kill point and a clear shot in front of them. Rigid Esports, that's your lead main team. Let's see how they perform. Let's see if they can annihilate Rigid Esports. Cargo Truck being confident. GTX SCA once again appearing in our killer feed. Moy being on the ground because of the huge damage from SMRS. Juju from Poison Ivy getting some good juices from the air drop. We are definitely starting the mid part of the battle. This is round 2, the last round of semifinals bracket B. Let's see how it goes. 11 kills. Oh my god, Blackfire really on fire and being consistent in terms of their performances. 11 kills in total. That's going to be a lot of points. Let's see if this is going to be the one or a top ranking team at the end of this semifinals. 17 teams to go, 60 soldiers on boots on this hill, roaming around using that ORV. At the maze, I don't see any engagement. HRA, on the other hand, still at the edge of the safe zone. Going outside of the zone, I'm not sure if that's really a perfect one, but they got 7 kills in total, so it really works. They are definitely hearing a lot of footsteps from this location, so that's why they're looking for a better one, to where they can surprise their opponents, to where they can get an easy kill point. That's your Rigid Esports from Team A. Let's see how it works. I'm also seeing Team K right there. That's your HRA. Let's see what's going to be the war that they're about to be created. They're doing the same thing. It only means both teams able to hear their footsteps earlier. Mummy from Cuadro Alas, not able to make it. At your back right now, close quarter battle. Great job. That's a quick one. Easy Kimi is also on the ground. Same thing with Blue. Close quarter once again at your back. Watch out, you're 6. And here we go. The flank really works. 3 kills in total. Players are on the ground. Easy. Dot is definitely scanning the dog tag of his teammate. Repairing the armor using the blue plate. Still being eliminated right there. I think 1 player left, or they're being eliminated. Yep, I think so. Rigid Esports Team A being eliminated because of the third party coming out from EZR. Still 1 player left. Yume still waiting for his teammate to help out to go back on his feet. A complete squad from EZR doing their best right now. Gas is being thrown, frags being thrown, cloud of smoke, all of the utilities being used. And here we go, close quarter battle, creating some good diversion, knocking him out. Great surprises from the EZR. Looking at it, they're still winning the position from Team K. HRA got no answer. Here we go. Being paranoid. Attacking his teammate. Creating some noises, long range. Finally connected a few shots with the huge damage on his vest. EZR still rotating, changing the aim, trying to do some miracle SMRS shot, but it's going to be too late. It's going to be better if he's going to use that SMRS once again, but The circle is definitely shrinking. They got no choice but to get closer when the players of HRA is on the ground. King on the ground, crawling. Terror trying to get out the fear, but he's the one being surprised. Too unfortunate. Easy R performing well. Better position. Better attacks. Easy R. The only player that we are seeing right now in front of LPK, Nina, if I'm reading it right. That's going to be 3 different players. But Nina revealing the position early, but I'm not sure if that's really a good idea. But Easy R still doing their best to be inside of the zone. And that's the one that I'm talking about. It's going to be too late. 23 HP left from Easy R. But still outside of the zone. They're patiently waiting for the med class to be activated. But too late because one player still crawling. 2 players right now and counting. That's the one that I'm talking about. If you're going to stay longer, you got to be aware how many seconds that you need to wait for the activation of the medic. This is the bad situation that we are seeing right now from Easy R. And RM still trying to do his best to be inside of the circle. Huge damage. You got to be careful though. And we are hoping that no one will be doing some gatekeep. And speaking of gatekeep, Blackfire is being aware from their right and left corner. And they know already that someone is out there in the Maze Mansion. As you can see, that's your Leap main team. Getting some damages, staying outside, and also being damaged for any throw of the nade. Leap Dawn. Not moving any muzzle at all. Blackfire still being on fire. 7 kills on Leap main team. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be the end? 9 teams to go with 28 soldiers on boots. Here we go. Dem and Nasty C. Those are the view earlier. 7 kills in total. Still 22 soldiers. SMRs once again. Trying to connect. No avail. Oh, that's finally a huge damage. Nasty C is really in a bad situation. But Kara really needs to repair his armor and take some time to revive. Here we go. Still a complete squad from Blackfire. Nasty C able to do some reset. Almost 200 armor that he got right there. Here we go. 100 HP with 188 vest. So that's something makunat. I'm getting calling you right now. Nasty C is definitely makunat already because of the 188 armor. But how clever he is, that is something that we need to find out because Dawn performing. Players from Unbothered being bothered by Dawn. In fact, on the ground crawling. Dawn rotating, being clever, taking his time, flanking, lurking. But he got no choice but to be inside of the zone because of the damages that he might get outside of the zone. It's a good thing he got the Snowy that he can use Juju. Also helping out the team, performing. Them being caught off guard by Poison Ivy. Dawn is still rotating, trying to survive. And Quadro last still surviving. Kitty is out there still being alive, and Papi Don is the only player also getting some damages from the SMRS. Sacred is out there. Lucky from Blackfire. Here we go. Still having a complete squad with 16 kills in total. Oh my god. Blackfire really committed and getting a champion from this tournament by having a phenomenal number of kills. Another nades being thrown, another SMRS being used. Let's see how are they going to have a great defense. It's a good thing they're using the brick, using that building for their defense with a cloud of smoke. A great combination to hide themselves. But Red is on the ground. Dre with a good aim. Dre still on the roof, using that advantage. 3 players helping out their teammate in a gasoline station. It's going to be a huge explosion right now. Here we go. Close quarter battle. They got no choice. Poison Ivy attacking. Nasty C rotating. Here we go. Huge damage just like that. Oh my god. Nasty C is the one being knocked out. Sacred is really doing great, winning that battle. That's something that you need to consider. Even if you got a good formation in a strong team, you got to make sure that you're winning your gunfights. Because if not, it's going to be useless. Here we go. Another SMRS out there. Sai is on the ground. Papi Don with a miracle shot of the SMRS. Adding more kill points. 8 kills in total. Great position, close quarter battle, but Ira sacrificing himself or herself, going back to the lobby, and Dawn grab a win. I'm not really sure what is happening right now. It might be my internet, it might be my Discord, but it's gonna be blurry on my end, but still bringing you the action slowly happening on my perspective, still slowly getting clearer but still being blurry at the same time. But looking at it, it's being clear that Poison Ivy grabbing the win at the end. Congratulations, that's the end of the bracket B round 2. But before we end this live, we'll be showing you the rankings once again, so give us some few minutes right now. Let's celebrate first and acknowledge the great and phenomenal performances of Poison Ivy. In fact, Alcara TC being the MVP of round 2, and that's going to be the highlights. And once again, it's a crazy night of the semifinals for 2 brackets. But before we end the live, we'll be showing you the result of round 2 bracket B. With that being said, we'll be right back.
Yeah, GTX, we the kings, run this game like a storm. Backing in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay.
And we are back once again. Welcome back to GTX Bakbakan Tournament 2025. This is Legends Collide with 100,000 prize pool. We really wanted to say thank you to GTX being the sponsor of this event. Thank you so much for having me as your shoutcaster, even if I'm using the work from home setup. Casting the bracket of semifinals. Thank you so much, Mission Control, as well, for having a better asset or graphics that we're using right now. Thank you so much for this smooth live stream. And moving on to the performance, Poison Ivy, because of the great round 2 that they showcase in a blackout map, they are the top ranking team with 150, followed by Rigid Esports 140 with the same scores of Blackfire, and followed by Quadro Alas. Quadro Alas, 95 total of points. But looking at it, the next team, Leap Main Team, 80, same score from HRA Himura, GTX, 75, and Team Pidea Alpha with 70 as well, and APOC of Blaze, 65 for Empyrean, that's Amori and Main, 60 for Noble, Rigid Phoenix with 50 and 40 for EZR. LPK from Reading It Right, 30, same with OBS Main, Unbothered with 25, same scores with Royal, and Delta and Vio, EZR with 15, with the same score of OFX or DFX, in Raging Chaos, and 10 for VE The Order, and finally, Unbothered, Sphinx is the only team who doesn't have any score. Those are the great performances on round 2, and that's a total kill points already of bracket B semifinals. Definitely the top ranking teams will be part of the grand finals, and that's going to be tomorrow 8 p.m. and you will be expecting me once again, but this time I'll be home tomorrow, so I'll be using my streaming setup this time. So I really appreciate your understanding. Thank you so much for all of your patience. Thank you so much for all of your support and love by sharing the live and doing some spam likes and spam shares and spam hearts. Thank you so much for supporting the BR community. The GTX Bakbakan from Mission Control. Thank you so much for the great graphics. And with that being said, that's the end of the night. My name is Super Clark. I'll be seeing you once again. Have a great night. Adios.